Karen had another special reason for wanting to create this safe haven: her identical twin sister, Kim. Throughout their lives, they shared everything, including the same addiction to drugs and alcohol, and a similar tale of riches to rags.
I owned a big nursery. I had the big Alamo house, the kids, the white picket fence. It looked like.
But outward appearances were deceiving.
My husband was an alcoholic. I was an alcoholic.
And then in the space of a few months, her gardening company went out of business when a highway was built through the property. She lost her house. Her husband left her for another woman, and her father passed away.
I was mad that I was this person and I was stripped of everything. And I was really mad that I became someone I never wanted to be. And so what I chose to do was walk away from my family and my kids because the drugs took me. I gave my kids to my sister, and what happens is you forget who you are. And that one day when you walk away to say, I'm just gonna go for a little while, mommy will be back, it became a year, it became 2 years. I didn't know how to get back. The addiction took me.
Karen and Kim's father left each sister a $100,000 inheritance.
My inheritance I spent on drugs.
But Karen put hers to a far different use.
When I got my inheritance, I decided, you know what? I'm going to believe in my vision and my dream and my passion, and I'm going to launch Safe Haven.
Received a $100,000 inheritance from her father. She used it to launch Safe Havens for Little People. Her goal? To help women dealing with abuse gain self-respect, learn job skills, and become financially independent.
How do I teach these women that have been given welfare and they're takers, because addiction takes everything. There's no give and take in addiction. And you have to learn that process of giving back. And so I wanted it to come full circle. So I thought, let's do income streams. Let's teach them and pay them while they work, because you have to have that carrot to get them to get off that system.
Safe Havens offers job training skills in restaurant management, cooking, and catering, and manufactures and sells its own line of aromatherapy candles, lotions, soaps, gift baskets, and gourmet sauces.
They learn manufacturing, production, sales, shipping, receiving, marketing.
Training sessions last 6 to 12 months, and job opportunities are available to women who complete the program. While Safe Havens generates much of its own revenue, corporate donations, including a commercial kitchen and cafe facilities at Rossmore, a senior community in Northern California, have provided additional job training resources. And a grant from UPS helped Karen fulfill a dream of creating a welfare to work program. The program also addresses life skills, including parenting, nutrition, balancing a checkbook, and writing a resume.
You've had some great success with bringing women through your program. How are you making a difference in their lives?
I think the biggest one would be mentoring toward them, because I say to them, I'm no better and I'm no worse. I'm just like you are. And you have choices. And you can go down that path that you know what's real familiar and real comfortable and real chaotic and drama. Or you can have this one that's difficult and hard to show up and get the kids to school and be the best mother, daughter, woman for yourself. And those are your choices.
When Heidi Bennett arrived at Safe Havens, she was homeless, had a 15-year drug addiction, and couldn't take care of her own children.
What's unique about this program is it gives a chance for women to help other women and to take control of their lives and make some decent money and get a career. And that's really important, because I didn't have those things before. And now I'm self-sufficient and I have my children back, and I'm learning how to do all the things that you need to do to have a happy and healthy life.
Betty Jaramillo is another success story.
I had a heroin addiction. I lived from fix to fix for years, and I never knew I could have a job. I was sober a few years before I got this job, but I never knew that I could have a job that would be so fulfilling and that I would love to do, or that I was even capable.
But one person Karen couldn't seem to reach was her twin sister, Kim.
What finally happened to cause you to change your mind and give in?
My two older kids came to San Francisco to visit me, and I was living in a place where you rent a room by a week. And it was my 18-year-old son couldn't even come upstairs because on the outside of this building, you know, you could tell it, not very good people lived in this place. And he came up and I just realized that, oh my gosh, these kids are being raised without me. Look what I've become. It hurt my heart. And I sat in my room and the drugs didn't work anymore. I couldn't get high anymore. And you're on your knees and you ask God, I surrender. This is who I am. Within a month later, I was living in a clean and sober house.
Today, Kim and Karen work side by side and are proof that two truly are better than one. With her gardening expertise, Kim helped launch Instant Curb Appeal, a new venture which teaches women the nursery business while beautifying area homes and companies. And they're developing an all-inclusive pilot program. They hope to one day provide training, education, daycare, and housing, all under one roof. But in the meantime, there's no greater measure for success than changed lives.
When they succeed, they come back to me and they go, thank you so much. It's the most touching thing to know that I have helped someone because I've been there.
My children are able to say, I'm proud of my mom. And they couldn't say that 6 years ago.
And Karen's proudest success story?
Today I can truly say I think she's the most incredible woman, that she's finally stepped up to the plate, that she's being able to be present for herself and for her children, and to be the sister that I've always needed.
On Mother's Day, my son gave me a Mother's Day card, and I fit it because the last 4 years I would be looking at cards and wondering, you know, nothing fit me. I knew my kids couldn't send me a card because I was nothing on those cards. And today I'm everything on a Mother's Day card. Karen is my hero today, and I love her.